Hey everybody, welcome to CoPro's channel. I'm going to do a video on how to maintain and clean your bait casters, and when I get through doing this video on how to do and clean and maintenance your bait casters real good, I'm going to do them on a spinning reel. So you're not going to be able to see my face in the picture at all times, because I'm going to be walking you through how to clean and where to clean and why to clean your bait casters in many different areas. So stay tuned and enjoy this helpful video. Okay, alright, this is my Quantum Tour Edition. It has line on the spool. Okay, this side plate here pops off. There's a button here. Pull it back towards the right. This button right here. Alright, you twist the side plate and it pops off. And you're probably wondering why, when you pull the side plate off, why the spool come with it? Well, because this side plate has magnets, and them magnets will pull the side plate. The magnets are in there to help the spool not to backlash. And the reason why you want to pull your spool out is because you can't maintenance your reel real good with your spool in there with line on it. So you don't have to clean your spool at all. So just set your spool line to the side. Okay, in your side cover, you're going to need to get a Q-tip. I'm talking about the real Q-tip, not the ones with the plastic handle. I'm talking about the real deal Q-tip. Alright, and if you see trash in here, you just take your Q-tip and just run it around in there like that. Just clean it out thoroughly. Get all the junk and all. But you're going to need about 20 Q-tips if you really want to clean it good. And just clean out all the nasty pond water. Okay. But before the video's over, we'll be greasing and oiling everything back up. Alright, clean it out good and set it to the side. Okay. Now, for the bait caster part, in here, when you're reeling your line up, it slings water off in here, nasty pond water. So, get you a damp rag, dampen it, and just wipe the inside of it out real good. And what you can't get with the rag and a finger, alright, you'll take a warm cup of water and get your Q-tip and dip your Q-tip in the warm cup of water and get it wet, the Q-tip wet, and go in there, because see, warm or hot water breaks down grease way better than cold water. So just wipe it down real good on the inside. And what the Q-tip don't get, go back over it with the rag and wipe in there real good. Clean it up. Sorry about that. And wipe real good with the rag. Alright, clean it up good. Get all that nasty pond water out, okay? Get you another Q-tip. Or it don't have to be a new one each time. And just wipe right behind the worm gears, which is right here. Worm gears are, let's see, right there is the worm gear casing. So, just wipe it real good. Alright. And clean it up real pretty. And I recommend maintenance your reels every week. If you use them pretty heavy, at least once a week. At least wipe them off. You don't have to grease them as often. Especially if you use Quantum hot sauce grease. You won't have to grease them at all. Hardly. But once a month. Okay. Now, right up underneath here, it's going to be hard to show y'all, so I'll have to grab the camera. I'll show y'all. Alright. Here. Lightning, very good. As you see that red? You see it right there? Alright, that's your worm gears. You see the red on it? That's quantum hot sauce grease. Okay? Alright. I got my quantum hot sauce grease in this. It's got a needle on the end. You're going to take it and you're going to squeeze there and there. But before you turn your handle, you got to put your spool back in. So, before you do that, before you really grease your worm gear, you need to put your spool back in. So make sure you got your line in your hand when you're putting the spool in, so it don't get tangled up on anything. Well, before I put the spool back in, you see this hole right back there? Shoot grease in there. You can shoot grease up in there. Shoot grease on this bearing, like I've already done. Okay. Now, put your spool back in. Just like so. Make sure your line ain't tangled up on the inside, because it will do that. See how the line is sticking in right there? Okay, pull it out towards you. So it'll be on the front like this. Pop your side plate back on your bait caster. Alright, now you're good to go. Now, when you want to put oil on your gears, your worm gears, alright, just take, okay, got my oil, and just put your worm, this black piece, which is what holding the piece that goes in between the grooves and the worm gear. Pull it to either the left or the right. Make sure it's to either side. And then if it's on the left side or the right side, put a bunch of grease on the opposite side of it. So when you go to turn it, it'll go ahead and get that grease beard. And when that black piece runs over that grease, it'll carry it along. So since this is on the right side, when you crank the handle and it gets on the left side, then you come to the right side and you drop a lot of grease on the worm gear and just turn it, and it'll get thoroughly all over the worm gear. That's how you grease them up real good. And if you maintenance your reels like that, they'll last you forever and ever. Thank you for tuning in to CoPro's channel, and this is how you maintenance a reel, a bait caster. The more you maintenance, the longer they'll last. And if you don't maintenance and put grease on your worm gear, they won't last you long at all. When you pay $250 for a reel, I advise you to maintenance them and put quantum hot sauce oil and grease on the worm gears, and they'll last you a long time. Quantum is built to last. I don't care if you buy a $25 Shakespeare bait caster from Walmart. Put oil and grease on your worm gears, and they'll last you forever and ever. Thanks for tuning in to CoPro's channel. Please subscribe. Take care, everybody. Love y'all.